a group of people that I can count on always to make me laugh, to build me up. Women that I know that will always be there for me and support me and always have my back through good times and the bad times.
All these girls know so much more about me than I would tell anyone walking on the street, but it's crazy how I just met them. I didn't vet them, I didn't pick them. Like, that's really what a sisterhood is, and it brings you so close together, and it's the
I feel like having this business and then having our friendship and our family, mixing it together, it allows us to be our authentic selves. So as a senior, that's my biggest goal. Just seeing if we can put it all together and knowing how our sisterhood is outside of softball. I know for a fact going into the spring, like, we can put everything together.
We are very active in our community. We're active on campus, and we hold ourselves and carry ourselves very well.
There's not a shortage of different personalities and things like that. So you really have to go after it, because it's not only on the field, but it's off the field, it's in the classroom. Like, everyone goes really hard here and they really want to achieve their goals. And being at HBCU, being a part of that culture, being a part of that proud Black culture, like, we play with a chip on our shoulder. Like, now everything I do is with a chip on my shoulder. Internships, being in rooms, just playing softball too, and doing anything in my life. Like, I feel that chip on my shoulder, like I got something to prove, and that's what playing at HBC does.
Also, we show each other a whole lot of support on and off the field. We enjoy our company outside of the field. Like, we love hanging out with each other, we love doing things with each other, we go to each other's birthday parties, so I also feel like that trust gets built off the field a whole lot with us.
I've experienced a lot of failure, a lot of no's, a lot of, Cameron, what are you doing? A lot of blames, a lot of what's going on in my life, to the point where I've now mastered the skill of accepting what the situation is and moving forward, but learning how to navigate past the situation. So failure to me is more so just allowing yourself to grow and understand that God allowed you to fail for a reason, and He would never leave you alone in the dark. He was always doing it to better you. So failure for me is it's a growing point. It's the tactic to winning.
Especially with softball, it's a game of failure, and I had to learn how to react to that failure because it helped me succeed.
Once you've understood how to fail and you've understood what success and what that have a good feeling feels like, you know how to move and continue to be consistent. You know how to elevate yourself from that level.
Behind the uniform, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm an aspiring engineer that wants to make the world a better place, that wants to provide housing and sustainability for low-income neighborhoods. I enjoy photography, my friends, a full-blown Jamaican. I'm only like half, but I claim it so hard. I love my people. I love to dance when nobody's watching. I love fashion. I love working at influencers. Like, there's so many different facets to me that a lot of people don't get to know just because they see me with the uniform on. But when you take the uniform off, like, there's so many different levels to it.
I feel like it doesn't change for me. I am the same person on the field and off the field. I'm very supportive. I'm very encouraging, loving to my teammates, and I'm like that off the field. I care. I'm a go-getter. I go for what I want. Obviously, I would be here. So Malia is all around the same person on and off the field. It doesn't change. I'm a God-fearing woman. I pray for my teammates. I pray for our team, my coaches. So yeah, I'm always smiling and going through the pain, you know. So I feel like I'm the same. It doesn't change, and I don't think it should. Who you display on the field is exactly who you should display out in real life, because your real life will show on the field.
Don't give up, keep going. Understand that, once again, God allows you to have that failure to grow. And so everything that I've learned now I wouldn't change. I don't have any regrets. I've learned to live a non-regretful life because, once again, God has the ultimate say. So whatever God says, that's just how it's going to be. Mental health is hard. I feel like that's something that we really don't talk, like we talk about it, but we don't talk about the steps towards mental health. We just tell athletes, oh, go to the counselor, Murphy Hall this, Murphy Hall that. We got athletic counselors. The reality is, at the end of the day, when you're in the lines or whatever sports you play, it's just you. And like I said earlier, like sometimes your teammates, they might not be having a day, and so they might just push that onto you. They might project. And so it's like, you really have to understand, like, people are human beings. You can only focus on what you can control. Obviously, you can't control nobody else's situation, so you have to know what you can control within your heart. And so mental health is a big factor because playing Division I, regardless if it's an HBCU or PWI, I feel like there's a big conversation to understand that there is a big difference between the two. The culture is different, the reality is different, the friendships are different. And so with our culture, like, we are taught to, you know, go back and forth with one another, like, you know, like, I gotta be better. And I feel like that's what allows us to build those friendships. That's what allows us to build that bond, because it keeps us competitive and it keeps us resilient to the situation. But then what happens when we lose a game back to back and then you're going home by yourself and you're in that bed by yourself? What is that thought process looking like? So I think mental health is something that needs to be more highlighted, and mental health is something that needs to be more put forward and in the front, especially like for even young athletes in high school who are trying to get that scholarship, who are trying to make it.
My mental health did take a rocket, but I also had to keep my eyes on God. I feel like keeping your eyes on Him, you won't necessarily drown, because I'm not saying just because you keep your eyes on Him, you won't go through stuff, but instead of drowning, you have a nice little float, and you know how to react to things. Like, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. No one can take it from you. You just have to put in the work. So.